Hi everyone, this is Roseanne Portia from Map System, speaker, author and business consultant, and it's my pleasure to take you through this little tutorial that I've prepared for you. As you know from my last video, I'm going to be presenting at your upcoming PD Day, and I'm really looking forward to meeting you all and to give you an enormous amount of content on how to get more referrals in your business. As you know, I've written the book, Cracking the Referral Code, which took years of research and development to get me to a point where I really could create a formula of getting more referrals in your business. So certainly we'll be chatting about that at the PD Day. But what I wanted to do was give you a bit of a sneak preview, give you some hints and tips right now that you can implement in your business and start to think about to start to leverage off your clients and get more referrals. So here is a couple of things that I want to talk to you about today. Now, the first thing is working with your ideal client. Now, for some of you out there, that is a concept that you've heard of before. And for many of you, it's a brand new concept. Working with my ideal client, what's that? So I want you to start to think about the clients that you really enjoyed working with over perhaps the last 12 months. Because at the end of the day, it's those clients that you want to replicate. Now, I'm going to go into a bit more detail as to what makes up an ideal client, but let's think about it from the perspective. If you've got clients that you absolutely love working with, who value you, trust you as their trusted advisor, that is much easier to turn them into advocates of your business who then refer to you, isn't it? As opposed to those clients, you know the ones, the hard work clients, they take twice as long to get the service set and they're really just not your ideal, and in fact they can quite often be a drainer on your business, a drainer on your own personal energy, and in fact they're the ones that we don't want to replicate. So knowing the difference is really important in your business. So what makes up an ideal client? The easiest way I've discovered to find this out is to notice your last 10 clients that you feel were ideal. Now what that means is they'll have certain characteristics. Have a look through the year of the clients you worked with. Which ones were really enjoyable to work with? Because that's important. You want to enjoy the work you do. Which ones were commercially beneficial? So that means the amount of time that you invested and the amount of commissions and fees, etc., that you received were actually really adequate for what you put in and contributed. So look at it from that perspective. Also look at it from the perspective of how much did they value you, respect you, and how likely are they to turn around and refer you to others. They're part of what makes up your ideal client. Then you can go into characteristics. You'll start to notice, were there particular age groups that seem similar? Were there particular styles? Were they couples? Were they singles? Were they with children, without children? Did they live in a particular demographic area? Did they have a particular profession or industry? Were they self-employed? Were they PAYG? All of these factors, you'll start to notice and pinpoint the similarities. And then from that, you can actually make some bullet point lists of all the similarities and have a really good look and think about what makes up your ideal client. Now, at the end of the day, if you're working with ideal clients on a daily and weekly basis, that is definitely going to improve the results of your business. You want to work more with those clients that you would consider ideal and be aware of them. And guess what the added bonus is? Typically, the ideal clients will know and associate with other people that fit those similar characteristics. And guess what? They hang out typically with ideal clients. So they're going to be in their circle of influence. They're going to be part of their friends, families, or work colleagues. And you'll have a great opportunity to capitalize on those and get to know those people. You that might be thinking, I've done an ideal client profile before, that's fantastic. What I encourage you to do is to update that at least every year and ideally every 6 months. Twice a year. The reason for that is your business will change over time, your clients will change. As you upskill yourself and start to add new products and services, you'll notice a shift in who you're actually looking after in terms of your client type. So please do, if you haven't looked at your ideal client for a while, revisit it, based on those criteria that I've suggested and start to really think about and know who it is that makes up your ideal client. Next, I'd like to chat to you very briefly about educating your client. There are two things you need to do in order to educate your client to A, know about the services you provide, and B, know how important it is for them to refer you to other people. So let's chat about the first one. If your clients know all of the services you can provide, then that makes the opportunity for cross-sell and upsell so much easier. It also makes the opportunity for them, when they tell others about you, that they can be very well informed of all the services you provide. For example, if your client came in only for insurances, and you can do a full financial plan, self-managed super fund, and a whole gamut of other services, and even perhaps refer them on to a mortgage broker for mortgages, if they don't know that you provide that service or those wide service offerings, how can they, A, take those services on themselves, and B, let other people know how extensive your service offering is? So please do educate them on what you can provide and what your strategic alliances can provide. Don't assume that they already know what it is you do. Secondly, you want to educate your clients to become advocates of your business, because that's the way your business grows. So it's really important to let everyone know that you want referrals. It's the way you grow your business. 10% of the people will never refer you. 5 to 10% of the people will always refer you. It's that 80% of people, of your clients, that you've done a great job for, that you need to regularly remind that your business grows from referrals. I hope this tutorial has been helpful to you. I look forward to meeting you at the PD Day, and there's one more tutorial that goes with this set. I'm Roseanne Portia from Map System. Bye for now.